The call to prayer from 5 different minarets was just a part of our daily lives in Zanzibar, Tanzania. In our 5 years there, we were around mostly Muslims, and we were guests in their home, but they received us as friends.
We've learned that hospitality is as much about being good guest as it is about being good host. But it's also about moving into authentic mutual friendship.
We are Christians who love Jesus and who love Muslims. And we are fascinated by what God does when Christians and Muslims come together.
As we sought to follow Jesus in loving our Muslim neighbors, we realized that we needed to make ourselves vulnerable. Every meaningful relationship we developed came from a time where we needed help. We don't like feeling helpless. We like to come in with the answers and the solutions. But God's calling in our lives to be good guests in the Muslim world demands that we let go of that desire for control.
When I first began my 3-year term with Eastern Mennonite Missions, I started off in Zanzibar, Tanzania, actually getting to be direct teammates with the Sensenigs, and it's a really special thing to get to kind of see how they interact and loved on their neighbors in very tangible ways.
At the Zanzibar Interfaith Center, I learned as a teacher and as a colleague that we need each other as peace builders, as Muslims and Christians, as Africans and North Americans.
As a maternity nurse in the hospital, I saw women struggle to bring their babies safely into the world, and I quickly realized that I needed more training. Now I have a chance to use my nurse midwifery degree to help train and encourage local midwives. Together we can make it a safer world for mothers and newborns.
We are so deeply impressed by the vision of African Friends to bring life and peace to their local context. And this is the kind of work that we want to be a part of supporting and bringing to fruition. There's a belt across the continent of Africa where Christian majorities meet Muslim majority populations. And there's been a lot of conflict as groups try to establish themselves over the other. And yet, across this region, God is raising up leaders who have a very different vision of what it means to be peace builders, to be disciples of Jesus.
Christian seminaries and Bible schools in Benin, Congo, Chad, Burkina Faso, and Côte d'Ivoire. These schools are recognizing that their students need training in justice and peace building. Peter will be supporting these efforts and relationships, while I will be working at a local hospital to help train midwives.
I've been so encouraged and challenged just by the ways that they have accepted God's call in their lives. And so I invite you, if you're able to, whether that's in prayer or financially, to join with them.
To follow God's leading on this journey, we'll need more French language study. We'll need your prayers and your support.